Thank you for filling that out. I know that it's not the funnest thing to fill out forms, but now I know how to best help you. Now in this video, we're going to go over a few things that are going to save you a ton of headache, a lot of wondering, and you're just going to be able to go into this home buying process with a lot more confidence after you watch this video. So the very next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start texting you properties. I'm going to text you properties that are just listed that fit your criteria. I'm also going to text you properties that maybe they've been on the market for a while, but they changed something about the listing to where it fits more in your realm of possibility. So I might text it to you as well. If I'm sending you stuff that you're not really interested in and you want to alter what I'm sending you, just tell me, and it's so easy to change. But if you are interested in something, here's something really important. Never hesitate to tell me that you're interested in something and that you want to go and see it. Never feel like you're bugging me or taking up too much time. That's my job, and I love my job. So go ahead and text me and tell me, yeah, let's go check this one out. And if you have a few that you want to go and check out, that's even better. I would suggest, ideally, each time you go out, going out to see 3 different homes. I know that in this market and in other markets with very low inventory, that's not always doable. So we'll go and see 1 at a time. But seeing 3 at a time is great because then you get to go and compare each home side by side. You get to remember what you like and what you don't like. Anything after 3 homes in a day, you actually start forgetting what was in each home. They start meshing together and it becomes less productive. So 1 to 3 homes per day is the best. And like I said, always reach out when or if you want to see something, or if you have questions about something before you want to see them, feel free to reach out and I will find those answers for you. If you already have a property in mind that you want to see that I didn't send you in the first place, just send it to me and tell me when you want to go and see it, and let's go check it out. Which brings me to my next point, is how to schedule a showing. Scheduling a home tour is as simple as just texting me which homes you want to see and when. I'll take care of the rest. Now, a good rule of thumb to live by, this is kind of an industry standard, is try to make it at least 24 hours in advance. That way it gives the sellers to rearrange their schedules and accommodate your needs. They're going to try their hardest to do it, but doing it 24 hours in advance is going to set you off on the right foot with them. It's going to make you come across as more courteous because in the end, you're going to try to sell your offer to them and sell yourselves as buyers. So that's just a good way to approach things. This brings me to my next point, which is getting pre-approved by a lender. That is as simple as giving a lender details on your finances and them giving you a number of which they would be willing to tentatively lend you. That way, you're not wasting your time looking at homes outside of the scope of what you can actually buy. You know your budget better, and it's just way easier to do that up front so you're not wasting your time and you're saving yourself heartache. Yes, when you get pre-approved, they will pull your credit. They will check that credit score, and it does affect your credit score when it gets pulled. But what the lenders don't tell you is you actually have the right to shop around after that initial credit pull. You have 90 days to get it pulled as many times as you want for a mortgage loan. That way you can shop around and make sure that you're finding a lender who's quoting you the best price possible. When you're comparing these lenders, make sure to pay attention to 2 things. 1, the interest rate they're quoting you, and then 2, the closing costs they are quoting you. Every time you buy a home, there are going to be closing costs that include origination fees, title fees, things like that. And one of the main fees that are with closing costs is buying down your interest rate. And the more you pay, the lower your rate is. That's just how it works. So sometimes you'll take your quote from one lender to another lender and say, hey, can you beat this? And they say, yeah, absolutely. And without telling you, they'll raise your closing costs so they can lower that rate. So pay attention to closing costs and the rate. After this video, feel free to scroll down a little bit and you will find a list of my favorite mortgage lenders. Feel free to use them. I think they're amazing for people. I've used them a lot in the past, but use whoever you want. This is for you. This is your purchase. You don't have to use anybody I suggest. I'm just here to help. All right, so that's all I'm going to go over for now. Go out and get that pre-approval letter while I go and send you properties and find some good ones for you. And until then, I will see you on our first home tour.